let's take a look at the strategy that our team proposed as a part of our group project for Netflix. Netflix's company overview is given in this slide. A look at their number of subscribers, their revenues, and whether they are profitable or not. In this slide, we talk about Netflix's competitor analysis. Interestingly, Netflix's biggest competitor is Fortnite, and it has a user base of 200 million players. Also, let's take a look at the strategy and the organizational structure of Netflix. Some blogs do talk about the flat organizational structure and the specific marketing activities, which led to their global evolutionary pattern. They had in fact expanded to over 190 countries in a very little time span. Although they still face a lot of obstacles in many countries, majority of them are regulatory in nature and some of them are pertaining to the regional adaptation of their. Netflix in the past tried to enter China twice through the direct entry mode, and both of these attempts they failed, and hence they were forced to enter China through an indirect method, that is to do a license agreement with one of the biggest Chinese video platform, iQIYI. Now, our suggestion is Netflix should start working towards the deregulation of the media industry in China in terms of investments and ownership by foreign companies. And while this is happening, Netflix should start acquiring minority stakes in iQIYI. And a majority stake ownership is currently not possible. And this is the reason we suggest Netflix should work towards deregulation. Now, we want Netflix to acquire iQIYI and not their competitors such as Tencent or Bilibili because, according to the data, iQIYI has a subscriber base of around 87 million subscribers, and around 20% of them are paid subscribers. So it would make more sense for Netflix to acquire iQIYI rather than their minor rivals such as Tencent or Bilibili. Now, outside that of China and US, Netflix should also grow organically in developing countries such as Mexico and Brazil. And this we say because a recent report by PwC has revealed that most of the growth for companies such as Netflix and Amazon would have to come from developing countries. Now, this growth would be vastly assisted by greater penetration of technology, by the introduction of 5G technology, and we suggest that Netflix should start creating more regional content in these developing countries. Now, we have identified 6 countries, namely Mexico, Brazil, Italy, France, India, and China as the primary markets in which Netflix should start creating more regional content. And currently, Netflix does create regional content in these countries, but they have been doing this through a what is considered to be a low to medium moderate control strategy of project based payment. Now, traditionally, as a transnational company, Netflix aims for making or completing projects through a high control strategy. Now, in order to upgrade themselves and to look over a long term investment and growth prospects in these developing countries, Netflix should start acquiring TV studios and getting into long term contracts with artists. For example, especially in India, Netflix's prime rival, Amazon, has already started getting into long term contracts with Bollywood stars. I think Netflix should also start acquiring industrial TV studios in these countries, graduating themselves into a high control strategy. Also, in our observation, we found that there is a possibility for cross-selling regional hits with a global team across languages, and this could be done by simple addition of more languages and more subtitles. Now, these are our recommendations for Netflix, and if you guys have any questions, do send an email to us, and I would like to thank you for watching the video. For more information, you can see the text that I have given, and in the text I would be mentioning about the report, complete report, which you can get from me if you want. Thank you guys.